Hey everyone, welcome to this thrilling and unexpected adventure story where Robin and his friends go hiking, leaving Anne quite puzzled. But one thing is for sure, Robin's unique charisma is magnetic and deeply attracts Anne. Their marriage is as sweet as a bucket of honey. During this journey, they welcomed a bundle of joy, and Robin felt incredibly lucky for marrying the girl of many people's dreams, while also promising Anna forever. It seems even the heavens were jealous of this perfect couple, throwing them a surprise they never saw coming. At the embassy party, Robin suddenly felt like a dizzy chicken, which baffled him. He was unbeatable until now. With his mind all over the place, he made a mistake like he was playing a game of follow the leader. At first, he brushed it off as fatigue, but then he fell while attempting to hula hoop. He struggled to get up, insisting he was fine, even joking with Anne. This is what they call hula hoops gone wrong. However, that night, Anne headed home alone, while Robin stayed back at the embassy for a meeting. Out of nowhere, he was hit with excruciating pain, feeling like he had been trapped in a giant freezer, making it hard to breathe. He dragged his exhausted body to find a friend, but ended up falling down again like a squished toy. This time, he couldn't rise, as if magic faded, and helplessness struck in the hospital. The doctor quickly cooled him with ice, as if in an ice cream race, but in 2 minutes, Robin went into shock. The doctor had to insert a tube down his throat, with the respirator becoming his superhero. When Anne heard the news, she rushed over like a candle burning down, while the doctor just whispered that things were temporarily stable. But when she entered the ward, her husband looked like he had been pixelated, with a hissing respirator beside him. Overnight, her big boy has transformed into a completely silent person. Robin caught a case of silent syndrome, even struggling to breathe on his own. Even the respirator would only keep him going for 3 months, as if his life was starting to count down. The news hit Anne like a thunderbolt, but instead of breaking down, she showed incredible calmness. She couldn't believe her husband was handed a death sentence and didn't want to say goodbye to a newborn. Despite family urging her to give up, Anne believed this was not just life, it was her vitamin for survival. Soon after, their son was born, and Anne joyfully brought him to Robin, full of hope. She wanted to ignite hope in life for him, but when she placed the baby beside Robin couldn't even muster the courage to look at the baby, as if hope was playing pranks on him. To seek better treatment, Anne decided to take Robin back to England, which for him was just a new, crowded bit. Patients were as numerous as beach shells, Respirator his roommate. Even in a new environment, Robin felt increasingly like a burden, as if he had become an anchor dragging Anne down. As time went by, his condition didn't improve, and Anne sank into despair's quicksand. She even asked the doctor to stop Anne from visiting, but Anne knew Robin hadn't accepted reality yet. She could only ask her brothers to visit, but got Robin saying goodbye. How could Anne easily give up? Even if she had to roll the dice for a chance, she wouldn't back down. With the new advanced equipment, Robin slowly learned to swallow, as if he were competing in a swallowing contest. Even hearing about improvements, he couldn't ignite the hope to live, continuing to endure the unbearable heartache. To help Robin be strong, Anne took their son every day to cheer him up, but Robin couldn't bring himself to look at their son. Because once he became attached, the pain would only deepen like a torn fabric, increasing his desire to end his life. Despite the blows life threw at him, he never shed a tear in front of Anne, trying to wear a Superman mask of strength. Anne sought a high-profile priest again, hoping he could wipe away Robin's gloom, but she didn't buy into these religious tricks. That morning, Robin discovered he could move his numb hands, like he was playing a game of chance. He pulled out his tube and sat up, taking in the long-lost fresh air, only to realize it was just a beautiful dream. Anne was still by his bedside, sadly telling him to leave, as she now would only be a brick weighing him down. "You really must leave me," she insisted softly, as it seemed she was truly not well. Faced with her heavy love, Robin's tears welled up, unable to comprehend how she could let go. She couldn't provide him with a happy future any longer. To be with Robin in his final hours and hoped to take him home, but the staff disagreed. unless she could carry a ventilator for him, which seemed impossible. Annie staying in hospital would worsen negativity, so she spent $7,000 on an old house to care for him. The doctors were deeply moved and decided to take the risk of losing their jobs to help Anne sneak Robin out. But as they wheeled Robin out, they were unfortunate enough to run into the head of the hospital. "You have no promise from me," he shouted. "This is my territory."